So if you have a salad and you have a baked potato and they have a baby, that's what we're making today. Hey guys, I'm Myra from Low Carb Love, and today we're gonna be making like a baked potato, but we're making it in a salad form. It's gonna have all the fixins, so think sour cream, chives, cheese, all the fixins, but we're also making it low carb. So as our low carb substitute, because if you're living a low carb lifestyle, then you know potato is basically off limits, we're gonna be using a turnip. This is what it looks like. We're gonna dice this baby up, and this is what you want it to look like. So we're probably going with about an inch. I'm thinking about an inch cube, but you can at this, this is personal preference. If you want them teeny tiny, if you want them big, I'm gonna leave that up to you, but I'm going with pretty much like a potato size, what I would use if I were using regular potatoes. So we're gonna go ahead, finish this up, and then we're gonna boil it. Okay, so our water is boiling at this point, so we're gonna go ahead and toss in our turnips. Very nice. We're gonna wait until it gets about fork tender. I'm thinking 4 to 5 minutes. And then we will move on to all the toppings. And while our turnips are cooking, I do want to give Ritual a special thanks for sponsoring this part of the video. Sponsorships like this is what helps keep the channel going. It's how I'm able to continue making recipes for you and posting content week after week. Now, Ritual, I've been taking Ritual vitamins for over a year now. This is a multivitamin. It's for 18 and older. They also have 50 and older children's multivitamins. The best thing about these vitamins though is that everything is traceable. Nowadays, you don't know where anything comes from. Like, you're able to see that the vitamin B12 comes from Connecticut, the iron comes from Utah. Like, you're able to see everything. As you can tell here on their website, it tells you all about where their products come from, all the details. That's one of the things that sold me at first. I actually saw this on another influencer's page. I went on, did my research, saw all the reviews. You'll see they sell out because they're just the best out there. And it's a multivitamin I take 2 a day. I love that they smell like mint. I don't know if you ever take a multivitamin and then after, I know TMI, but like you burp or something and it tastes like you can taste everything that's in the vitamin. These actually taste like mint, which I think was like a really cool detail that they incorporated into their vitamins. But if you don't have a multivitamin that you are absolutely obsessed with, this one here is the cleanest out there. Super clean ingredients. You know where everything comes from, so you know what's going into your body, which to me personally is super, super important. I do have a discount code, which is Low Carb Love. I'll leave all the info right here. It's also linked in the description below. So make sure you check them out if you don't have a multivitamin that you are already obsessed with. Cheers, guys. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and check on our turnips and get this recipe done. Okay, so we've boiled our potatoes and now they're fork tender. You should be able to just put your fork right through it, just like that. So if you're using potatoes, you're gonna do the same thing. If you're using turnips, then that's what they should look like. So we have our bowl. We're just gonna toss everything right into our bowl. So we have turnips. We've actually let them cool a little so that they don't melt all the other ingredients. I wouldn't do it like straight out of the, off the heat, because we do have mayo and cheese and sour cream, and so you don't want it to get all like mushy. So the first thing we're gonna start with is our mayo. I'm using avocado mayo. You're gonna use, your favorite mayo of choice. Okay, now we have mustard. We have a little Parmesan cheese. And then we have paprika and onion powder for some flavor. A little sweetener to balance everything out. And then we have a little garlic powder for extra flavor. Okay, we're gonna give this a good mix. Wait a minute. We forgot a little salt and pepper. I was like, I know if something's missing. So we're gonna do a little salt and pepper. Now we're gonna give it a good mix. And this is why you don't want your potatoes to be hot, because right now that we're mixing, they would get mushy. We don't want a mushy salad. So you don't have to let them get cold. You can just let them cool down a little. And when I have all my toppings here, just like you would for your baked potato, so we have chives, some cheddar cheese, sour cream, and bacon, I'm gonna add about half the bacon into the batter just so that every single bite has a little bit of bacon. but this is, you know, just personal preference. You can actually mix everything all together and it's going to be delicious. But I want it to just kind of resemble more or give you more of like that baked potato feel with all the fixins, you know, like you would get at a steakhouse. So I just mixed a little bit of the bacon. Now we're going to go ahead and plate it, and I'm going to show you how beautiful this turns out for you and your family to enjoy. Okay, so this is the way I would serve it. Almost to resemble like a little baked potato. So I shaped it somewhat like a baked potato, and now we're gonna top it with our sour cream. Okay. Okay, now we're topping it with our cheddar cheese, sharp cheddar cheese for the bite. Okay, we have our green onion. Oh, okay. And finish it off with a little extra bacon. So I saved half the bacon just so that I can use it as a topping, just like I am here, but it's personal preference. The taste is gonna be the same. Now, time for the taste test. I want a little bit of everything. We have green onions, bacon, sour cream. All right, let's go. Wow, this is perfect. This salad tastes just like a baked potato, but like chopped up. You know what I mean? I don't know about you, but like when I make myself a baked potato and I have all the fixins, it's like you kind of have to dig through the potato and you have to like get a little bit of the fixins and then like just to make one, you know, one good bite. The best thing about this is that every bite is like that one good bite. You know what I mean? Because it has the creaminess and the bacon and the green onions and the cheese in every bite. Guys, 10 out of 10. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the recipe linked in the description below. If you guys like this video and idea, show me some love and go hit that like button. Don't forget, share the channel, share this recipe with friends and family that are living a low carb lifestyle or that you know are just looking for healthier alternatives to their favorite foods. Guys, thanks so much for being here. I love you and I'll see you on my next video. Mwah.